Dad, please. Please tell us the story.
Okay. But it won't be a nice story. Bonduelle. To start the story of the Bonduelle's sweetcorn, we have to move to my home place, the La Bachette in the south of France, where I met your mother. We, sweetcorns, are more delicate and sweet than our sisters' fodder corns, so we need excellent growing conditions. In La Bachette, the place of ideal balance of sun, air, humidity and sandy soil, the heaven for all of us, the real horror begins. Indeed, this is the place which has the largest sweetcorn plantation in the world. Here, during just July and August, about 2 million cans of corns are produced and distributed to the whole world by different companies. The time of harvest is calculated based on the time of sowing, and happens in August, after exactly 3 months of putting seeds in the soil. 10 days before the final collection, the samples are taken and checked. Belt conveyors transport maize from the factory's sub-production to production halls. It can't pass more than 4 hours from the moment of harvesting to the moment of transferring to production halls, otherwise, it will lose vitamins and nutrients. Every day about 2,000 tons of the corn is collected on the one production, which is about 150 kilometers from the fields. In the factory. And kids, please don't tell your mom that I told you this story. Firstly, maize is being peeled from its leaves. After mechanical separation, leaves are sorted by people. If more than 1/3 of the cob is non-standard or destroyed, it will be used to feed animals. The cobs are put under rotating knives, which open as a camera lens to shell the seeds from the cobs. The lamps check if cobs are set in the proper order, and sometimes sort them once again. Compressed air is put inside the bath and lifts the seeds. Those who are not standard are removed. Seeds are washed in water and reach the sieve, where leftovers of the stems are thrown out. In the bright light, photocell controls seeds. If they are up to the standards, they are put into the can, which are claimed to be 100% recyclable, made from white stainless and odorless sheet. The water and salt is added to facilitate warming up. Cans end up in vacuum tan, where they are closed, packed and go to the pasteurizer. The corn is boiled inside the can, in 25 to 130 Celsius degrees for about 6 minutes. Fast and intense boiling makes seeds crunchy and nutritious. Then they are chilled. All the process takes about 20 minutes. Cans of corn get a 4 years expiration date and the labels in different languages, as 80% of them will be exported. Squeezed in the possibly thinnest cans in smallest containers, sweet corn travels by combined railroad and boat transportation. Sometimes, they even have to share the place in the transport with other companies' products. Just imagine how uncomfortable it is. This is claimed by Bonduelle to be the way of reducing CO2 emissions, but me and your mom think that the main reason is just the cheaper price. The corn is distributed to the Bonduelle's warehouses into over 100 countries, from which it will further travel to supermarkets and smaller stores. It will be packed and sold in mixed bundles to give a customer perception of the better value of money. It will be put in the middle of the shelf to catch consumers' eye first, and be sold before competitive brands' products. The average price of 170 grams can of the sweet corn will be around 50p, depending on the country and the store.
But Dad, why do people buy it?
Well, the company claims to make an effort to be ecological. Those actions, as recyclable material of cans, decreased packaging, even donations of the surplus, have positive impact on the customer's preference. Vegetables are not GMO, and have only minimal amount of spices, so people can make whatever dishes they want. The price bundles and the shelf-facing appeals to new consumers. These all actions are carefully thought. It's terrifying, but that is how humans' world works. We here are just corns which were lucky enough not to experience this horror.